Alright, I'm an idiot. I had the video ready to go, and then I pushed a button on my camera and I deleted everything. Yeah, so I want to go through this again really quickly. Alright, so we're talking road tripping. Now by now, hopefully you've got all the logistic stuff down that you need. You've got everything figured out. You've got, okay, I know how I'm getting there. I know where we're going. I got the map down. I've got my car looked at. My gun's been teched. I've got the pre-reg taken care of. I got my hotel taken care of. You got pre-reg taken care of, right? Okay, I'm just checking on that. So at this point, now we're going to talk about some of the small stuff, and specifically about some of the tools that you need to take with you. Now, there's always one guy in the lot who's like, oh, I can't believe I forgot this one stinking thing, and he doesn't want to play for the entire weekend because he doesn't have the right kind of whatever to make his gun work. Don't be that guy. So what I'm going to do this week is I'm going to talk to you about what's in a toolkit. Now, this is my toolbox right here. Now, somebody asked me what's in my toolbox, and the thing is, what's in my box is not going to be the same thing that you guys are going to need in your toolbox. Plus, if I can, this is the box that goes with me, but if I have to consolidate and I need to make, I can't take this much stuff, there is some essentials that I take with me always that are very small, and I can fit them inside my gear bag, and they're good to go. Now, first of all, one multi-tool. Everybody's familiar with these things. If you watch Discovery Channel, you know what these things do. Now, one thing I like about this is it's got all the tools that you need. It's got screwdrivers, it's got a set of pliers on here. Now, when exactly I'm going to need a saw blade, I'm not entirely certain. But it's nice to know that it's there. About as sharp as a spoon, though. But the one thing about this is that it's small, it's compact, it's that big. And these things are really nice for that. You got a lot of tools in a small space. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh, does this mean I got to go run out and go buy myself a Leatherman or something like that? You don't need to. Although I do admit I have a Swiss Army knife and a Leatherman, and I know don't leave home without them. Ever, if I can help it. But these things, you don't have to get the most expensive one out there. Matter of fact, you can get a relatively inexpensive one. I think I saw Leathermans for like $35 that have all the tools that you'll ever need for paintball. Don't get stuck in the I have 100 tools mentality. All you need are the basics and you're good. So, mandatory thing, I have this on you. Second thing, Allen wrench kit. And I have this one in the in this type of configuration, which is relatively inexpensive. And I have it like this for one reason, and it's this Allen wrench right here. This is the Allen wrench that almost everybody needs for their gun to adjust it. And it happens all the time in the carny range. Somebody's like, hey, can I borrow an Allen wrench? And you're like, yeah, sure. You give them the Allen wrench, and then they adjust their gun, they put it in their pocket without thinking about it, and they walk away, and it's gone. So you don't want to lose your Allen wrenches. I cannot tell you how many Allen wrench kits I have that's missing one Allen wrench, and I think it's the 5/16, I think. So I bought one of these things. You don't generally lose something like this. But it's also small enough that it doesn't really get in the way. You're not going to have loose tools flying all over the place. Really good thing to have right there. Also, I carry some spare parts. Most important spare part, some of this. Always have a bunch of spare O-rings. You cannot have enough of these things because I cannot tell you how many times I've had a bottle handed back to me by some guy at the CO2 filling station. Oh, I busted your O-ring. I'm sorry. So you're gonna replace it? No. Always have spares. Good thing. Plus, I've also got a small 2-ounce bottle of lubricant, which is currently inside of some some paper toweling because it tends to leak on me, unfortunately. So, but this is kind of important to have. If you need to tear down your gun completely, you can re-lube it, get back out on the field, which is kind of the important thing. Plus, I also carry a bunch of spare tools with me for specific guns, depending on what I'm actually shooting. So I'm shooting the mag. I'll have this with me. For those of you who are mag guys, you know what's in here. I've also got my Tippmann tools in here in case I need to replace a part out of that. And I didn't realize this until I was actually filming this show, but I actually still have this in here too. For those of you old school guys, you pretty much know what this is. If you've been playing less than 10 years, don't worry about it. So, oh yeah, I forgot. I almost forgot this part. Another essential thing to have with you, batteries. I only have one on me right now because I haven't had a chance to restock the kit. But if you're shooting a motor loader, you've got anything like that, spare batteries. Always important. So those are the basics. And those are some things that you can just throw into a small, you can take it and put it in a small Ziploc bag so it's all in one spot. Stuff it in the back of your gear bag, you're good to go. Now, like I said, if I have the space, I'll carry more tools with me. And actually, there's more than that inside of my gearbox over here. I've got actually a nice set of needle nose pliers. I've got several real screwdrivers in here. I've got spare barrel socks, and of course I also have spare barrel plugs too. Now, when I'm actually going to be using this barrel plug, I have no idea, but it's nice to know that it's there. I've also got some airlines in here. I've got some macro line, stuff like that. Now, like I was saying before, what's in your toolbox is going to differ because your gun's going to be different than mine, and you're going to have different needs than I'm going to have. So if you need like a grease type of a thing, you need a specific type of lubricant, take that with you. And like I said, you can put all this in a small Ziploc bag if you have to, and put it in the back of your box, you're good to go. So that's the basics of that. Now there's a couple other things that are just kind of niggly kind of things, but we'll cover that in next week, I think.